is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sports Talk on Tap with our segment Sox Talk on Tap. And today, we're going to be just going over some of the recaps for the weekend, some, series recaps, if you want to call it, game recaps from yesterday. Red Sox don't play today, so there's no preview of any game today. But, let's just get right into the Red Sox series. And boy, oh boy, did I sort of predicted it. Or not predicted it, but forewarned it that if the Red Sox don't win this series, I may not be back again. And the Red Sox split the series, but that's like getting swept against the White Sox. If you split the series, they lost back-to-back games against them. I get it. In one of the games, Garrett Crochet pitched, so, it's going to be a tougher game to win, but it's the White Sox. But, you're only as good as your next game. And the Sox are the kings of being 500 this year. People might want to put their money down on them going 82-82 because they are unbeatable when it's time to get to 500. If they're one game below 500, they are winning that game. But if they're one game above 500, they're losing that game. So just going back to yesterday's game, took 10 innings, but got the job done, I guess. You're very lucky not to lose 3 out of 4 against the Chicago White Sox, which is, anyways, I can't even get into that. But, just looking at some of the box scores, Duran, does his thing from the leadoff spot with another hit, gets on base, The guy's a beast, like I said before, one of the most underrated leadoff hitters in the league, I think. Rob Refsnyder, another solid bat, just stay solid. As you can see, that average is still sitting at 330. And another very, very pleasant surprise this year that I was not expecting at all is David Hamilton filling in that shortstop role. I know we've had Rafaela there for a large portion of the year just because, with that Trevor Story injury and being so, unsure who can actually play shortstop because, that our top prospect, Meyer, is still in Double-A. He's not ready to come up. But David Hamilton has stepped up huge because when the Sox are going at their best, Rafaela's in center field because, as Red Sox fans have seen so many times, his glove is insane out there. That's really what got him to the big leagues was how good his glove is. He's made so many highlight catches already in his young career. And when the Sox are at their best defensively is when he's in center field. Jarren Duran's either in right or left, depending on what ballpark you're in. And they have a set shortstop. And right now, Hamilton's been doing a great job with the bat and the glove. So hopefully they can keep that up. I believe their next series coming up is it's the Phillies coming back to Boston. They had a little 4-game set in Chicago, but coming back to Boston for the Phillies series. And then right after that, you got the Yankees. So you got pretty much the 2 best teams in baseball back-to-back at Fenway. And this is a prove it. These are prove it series, a prove it homestand really for you as a team to see. Hey, are you gonna show up when the lights are brightest, or are you just gonna fold to the big teams? And I want to be an optimistic fan and say they're gonna show up, they're gonna fight hard. But I mean, this is back-to-back teams with incredible pitching staffs, superstar hitters like Bryce Harper loves hitting at Fenway. So I don't know. The only way I can see the Sox winning either of these series is if their pitching matches whoever they're going against. Pitching sets the tone, I always say. So that's their only, hope because I don't think they can out-hit any of these teams with just their lineup isn't stacked up enough, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be exciting for sure. Like, I know Fenway's going to be packed for both series just because Phillies fans travel, Yankees fans, obviously, and it's just Yankees, Red Sox. Like, it's going to be sold out no matter what. But I'm looking forward to those series. So just now I want to go into 2 other games, 2 other series, if you want to call it, from this weekend I wanted to highlight. First one is going to be a series that I was lucky enough to attend one of the games, Yankees-Dodgers, and I was very surprised at the outcome of this series. I thought the Yankees were going to win it at home. But Game one was an incredible game. I believe it went 11 innings. Yankees won it Dodgers won it 2-0, 2-1. Sorry, I'm trying to rattle off the top of my head, but it was a great game. Fantastic pitching matchup. It went, 10 innings before there was even a run scored. And then the next game, which I was lucky enough to go to with my girlfriend and her family. So shout out to her. Thank you for taking me again. But that game was ugly. It was going back and forth for a little bit, Dodgers would score, Yankees would score, Dodgers score, Yankees score. But then Teoscar Hernandez cemented himself as the Yankees' daddy because I believe he hit 3 homers in this series, and I'm pretty sure he had over 10 RBIs. So shout out Teoscar. He's establishing himself as, and it's such an insane thing to think that he is their, it's Mookie, Ohtani, Freeman, Smith. He's their 5th best hitter. He's their 5 hitter. He's their 5th best hitter, and he's got, I believe, 17 home runs, around 50 RBIs. Like, this Dodgers team is so stacked. They're granted they lost yesterday, so I will give, credit to the Yankees. Judge had an incredible series. He's, on that all-star pace again. Like, after such a slow start, he's probably top 3 hitter in the American League. But this series goes to show how valuable Juan Soto is to this Yankees lineup, because when he wasn't in it yesterday either, I believe. Nope. So granted they won yesterday, but in those 2 losses, like, their offense was just dead. Like, there was so many moments in the game I attended on Saturday night where they just needed one big hit from somebody. Like, there were so many. The start of the game was back-to-back hits, and they could have jumped on Stone early. And instead, it was like pop out, strikeout, ground out, something like that. Just momentum killer. And that's where Soto would show up and have the big hit, or not even a hit, but just moving the runners over, getting a productive out. And they're just missing his bat right now. Hopefully he's going to be okay soon, because I hate the Yankees. I love seeing them lose, but you don't want to see a guy get hurt, especially a guy like Soto, who's so fun to watch. But yeah, that was a big series, and the Dodgers take it 2-1 in Yankee Stadium. So Yankees are looking to bounce back. And now the last series I want to get into is Jake's Twins. Yesterday took the win 11-5. They put up 7 runs in the 10th inning. So big shout out to the Twins for getting it done, getting back on track after a rough Yankee series like Jake came on and talked about, where the Twins just do not have an answer for the Yankees. But Royce Lewis is back. That's Jake's guy. I know that's Jake's guy. He loves him. Johan Duran gets the win. But yeah, that's going to pretty much wrap it up. We're going to obviously be looking forward to these upcoming series, especially, Yankees, Red Sox, Phillies, Red Sox. A bunch of exciting series coming up for me to watch, at least. I mean, I'll let you know at the end of the week if they're actually exciting or if I'm just going to be depressed because the Red Sox get swept in both of them. But it's still going to be fun to watch. Red Sox Yankees is always going to be fun. It's better when both teams are good, but I still expect a packed house at Fenway. I still expect them to be loud. And hey, if the Yankees sweep, if the Red Sox sweep, you will not hear the end of it. Not from me, at least. Until they lose. It happened last year. I know the Red Sox won like 8 straight to start the season against the Yankees, and I was on top of the world. I felt like we might be the best team in baseball. But one can only wish. So thanks for tuning in. I'm sure we'll be back at it tomorrow. Maybe we'll bring Jake on for some sort of, tier list, spin the wheel type of video like we've been doing. But yeah, we want to keep the, daily content loaded, daily MLB news coming, just so we're not repeating ourselves and doing the same old stuff over and over. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch everyone tomorrow. Peace out.